your mind is a powerhouse. Your mind is so powerful. It has the power to do whatever you want and most likely to heal your body. But to every power, there is also a dark side. And the dark side of this power that we all have is that it can also become harmful. Okay, let me explain. I invite you to sit with me. Sit with me and tell me, how do you feel? Okay. What is coming up? So if I do the exercise with you, if I tell you how I feel, I will say, better. Okay. Now let's do this exercise again. But I want you to close your eyes, put your hand on your chest and your belly. Take a few seconds. Tune in to your body and tell me, how do you feel? Okay. Is the response different than the first one? For me, yes. I felt calm and grounded. So what I want to demonstrate here is how we automatically respond when someone is asking us, how do we feel, how we are. We are responding with our minds. We're responding with our minds. We are not taking the time to tune in and see how we really feel. So if you haven't slept properly, you will say tired. If you don't feel in the best mood, you will say moody or exhausted or a bit depressed or whatever. But that is not how do you feel exactly deep down. And that's what matters the most. How do you feel here? And in our society, we are so disconnected from ourselves. We think too fast. We think everything with our minds without tuning with ourselves, with others. We take decisions with our minds. And we're losing the biggest part. We're forgetting that our soul and our mind are living in this body. And that body is your vehicle and you need it. That body is not just a vehicle, because a vehicle doesn't have feelings, right? Cannot feel the good feelings and bad feelings, cannot feel pain. So your body, your vehicle in this life can feel and is feeling everything that you think. Your mind is impacting your body. And that's what happened to me this week. So a week ago, I woke up, everything was fine. I've been following this diet, this schedule of workout, trying to strengthen my body, feel good, meditate daily. So trying to really feed the mind, the soul, take care of my body for an overall balance, right? And suddenly during the day, while I was taking a break actually, and it was a day off, I started to feel some pain and some soreness in my shoulders, upper back. And it would move from left to right, so feminine, masculine, and then suddenly it was the whole back. The whole back completely sore, completely numb and painful. And I freaked out. My mind freaked out. I was like, what is happening? What is happening to me? I got really, really scared. The pain was very intense. And the fact that nothing specific happened in that specific time made me wonder what is going on with me. Why suddenly my body is shutting down? Anyway, long story short, my friend supported me. And it came to a point where I was crying so much and feeling so desperate that they gave me something. They said, hey, we have this pill. It will help you. Do you want it? And they know me. They know I don't take medicine. I don't take antibiotics. I don't take painkiller. I don't take anything that is numbing what I feel, anything that could help. I want my body to be able to process it on its own way. But that day, I said yes. I said yes because I realized I needed help, but I didn't know what it was. And I'm not a consumer. So I guess when I take something, it acts pretty fast. So I felt so much better very quickly. Not physically, but my mind was more quiet. I was more calm. And I could go to sleep and wake up the next day and, yeah, take decisions. The next day, it wasn't gone. So I realized that it wasn't a one-time thing and that I would probably have to manage and see what's happening. So I decided that I wanted to, for once, to support myself. And besides all the holistic things that I was doing, I wanted to have maybe one more pill. So I searched for it and I found it very quickly. And when I started to say to people around me that I got it, they were like, oh my God, where is it? I want it. Oh my God, I need to know. Where's the address? Usually it's very hard to find. I need to go and get some. And I was like, I felt that this was very, very odd. Like I really took it because I was very desperate. And then when I made some research, I realized it was something to calm the mind and not to calm the body, right? So it was not even like anti-inflammatory or painkiller. It was just something to help my mind not to go too crazy. So it wouldn't make things worse. And I would just like, like when you freak out, you tense more. And that was the opposite that I needed that time. So anyway, I was very, very surprised with the reaction of these people. And I realized that people are taking too many pills. Too many pills. It's a habit. And that specific medicine that I don't want to name is something to calm your nervous system. It's something to calm your mind. So I would say it's maybe in the category of the anti-anxiety, antidepressant, right? So that's not something you want to take daily. It's not something you want to take one evening and just saying, oh, tonight I want to feel calm. Let's take a pill. I mean, I am the opposite. So for me, this is a big no. But to see how people were reacting to what I was saying, I was very, very surprised and not in a good way. So I realized that I was hurting my body with my mind. I realized that everything that happened the last few months, year, and the unease that I felt in my work with certain people, certain clients in my body, were hurting my body big time. And I was still pushing. I was still being the warrior. I was still like keeping it together because I had to. And then I realized my body told me, this is it. This is it. You're not listening to the tiny signs. So now we're giving you a big one. And that's how I realized how our mind is so, so powerful. I mean, I don't know if you know the story about Joe Dispenza, but he healed his spine with his own mind. And that's why a lot of people are meditating, because it gives you peace. It helps you to ground. It helps you to be more calm, more settled. But your mind can also be very steadily hurting you, and the hurt can last for a long time. And if we do not tune in to our body daily, a few times a day, if we do not do that, if we do not tune into our body every single day, multiple times a day, checking in, what is going on? How do we feel for real? The mind will shut down and numb these parts of the body where you're feeling some discomfort. And as soon as you're losing the sensitivity, this is where it can become something else. This is where it can become more harmful, another form of disease and sickness, right? So with this personal story, what I want to share with you is just to try to pause daily. Close your eyes and just go through every part of your body with your mind. Travel inside. Check in. If you feel any tension somewhere, keep your attention in that part of your body and breathe in and breathe out. Send oxygen in that part. Send some love to this part of the body. And be present with yourself. Because your mind has so much power, but you need to be present with it so it can become a positive power. You do not want to have many parts of your body numb and shut down, because when you lose sensations, it's harder to get access to it again. You may have to do some therapy, holistic therapy, such as hypnotherapy, or this kind of therapies where they put you in a different state. They put your mind in a different state so they can access your subconscious, and the subconscious will talk for you. But it's harder to access that subconscious without help. If you want to be healthy, if you want to feel good, if you want to wake up every day and be present with yourself and be aware of everything that is happening within you, do this. Tune into yourself. Send yourself some love. And gratitude for feeling. Gratitude for your body to communicate with you. Gratitude for being alive. For having sensations. I'm sending you so much love. And please take care of yourself. And remember that every power has a bright side, a dark side. So try to feed it so you can access more to the bright one.